India. So there we are protecting the coastal sites like that way, and we are extending the different CSR activity through the participations and involvements of the different industries. So that networking, that involvements are more required on that particular sectors. So as we have the AI experts over here, Mr. Mukherjee, so I just want to have some suggestions that what you wants to give an examples to discuss, like how we can use the AI in waste minimizations areas. Any case studies or anything you can share your views on that, like which help us to shaping our futures.
Absolutely. So thanks for that question. So probably I'll just take a step back, and before I answer that question, let me just focus on the topic of the panel. So the topic is saying that we want to move to a sustainable future, right? Now, so when we talk about a sustainable future, it's a sustainable future for whom? It's a sustainable future for all the living people or all the human being, right? So we are talking about sustainably intelligent people for whom this sustainable future will be possible. Now, if you are talking about sustainably intelligent people, I intentionally use that word intelligent. If we ask this question to us, not the people who are here, all these are bright people, but if everyone starts asking this question to themselves, that are we sustainably intelligent? The honest answer probably will be no for a lot of people, right? Now, when we say about intelligence, what is this intelligence? This is very contextual, right? Intelligence is not something which is very black and white. It's very contextual. Let me give you a quick example. You can think of sports. You may find out someone who is bowling brilliantly with the same wrist action. He can bowl the outswinger and the inswinger. That person may not be an intelligent person as far as the language is concerned. I am not intending to hint at any particular country, but we know there are sportsmen who need interpreters to convey what they want to say, right? So intelligence is very contextual, and that's where when we're talking about sustainable intelligence, probably an extension of our natural intelligence can really become handy. And that's where artificial intelligence comes into play. Now, when you talk about artificial intelligence, already Sir had given a great example, like the descriptive intelligence and the predictive part. So broadly, if we look at the artificial intelligence domain, so you broadly can do two things, okay? So we say a lot of things, about AI, but broadly you can do actually two things. One is your predictive AI, using which you can predict, and wherever we had actually listened to a lot of descriptions about where all predictions are needed, and wherever there is something related to prediction, predictive AI can pitch in. The second one is generative AI. And probably generative AI made AI so popular nowadays because everyone is seeing the application of Gen AI. So that is where you can generate things like music, text, images, all these things, right? But predictive AI actually existed since long, right? So now coming to your question, so just wanted to give this context first. Now where all, starting from waste management to our daily life, we can make use of technology to do not just waste management and also to do other things, because I think you will also agree, independently we can't drive waste management. It has to be an amalgamation of a lot of other things as well. So if I give one example of one particular day, you can just start imagining, as I say, suppose you are coming back from a morning walk and you enter your house. As you are entering your complex or your house, there is a waste management probably bin that you have, and there at every level, okay, starting from this waste bin to your house when you are actually entering and driving the show for the day, there is a help, like Sir had already mentioned, AI or this intelligence is actually can be baked in all the activities that you are performing. Okay, so I'll give you one example. Since you specifically asked about waste management, there is a lovely tool called Rubbish AI. The name may suggest a little, may offend a lot of people. and there is another tool named deep waste. So these are very popular tools. Now these tools actually help you to make you understand that wherever there is a waste, how that waste can be used the best way. I'll give you one example of this rubbish AI. Obviously, all of us will not remember the periodic table which we might have studied during our chemistry days. There are different people from different backgrounds, but this tool actually made the culture of the banana peels rotting popular in more than 3 countries. So there are a lot of innovative minds here, there are a lot of students here. I'll also like to take this opportunity to request them to come forward and start innovating in these lines, because this is an excellent opportunity. Now just think through, when you actually complete the morning work and you are done with the waste bin actually interaction, you had got inside your home. Again, I just want to highlight on one particular thing which we keep on saying. You can't control that what you can't monitor, right? So for example, I can see a lot of you are actually wearing smartwatches, including me actually. So it actually gives you the same timing, but it helps you to monitor a lot of things. Now, there are multiple apps. I don't want to promote one of those, but I'm just telling you one of the popular names. Sense is one of the apps which helps you to track all the energy stuff that you have. Now, what is the incentive that one has as an individual? Why I'm saying so? Because a couple of days back, actually, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and he said that, bro, you are going to this particular seminar. I know that there will be a lot of lofty ideas which will be discussed. I said that that's wrong. It's not about lofty ideas. Sustainability is actually for all. But he said, no, for me the biggest problem is, actually he stays in Bangalore. For me the biggest problem is to reach office before my weekly review starts. So you can understand that. But now coming to that particular point of monitoring, if you look at it, this, I told about this particular application called Sense. He was interested because this helps him to reduce his own energy consumption and therefore his eventual electricity bill as well. So it's a cost optimization. Now this person is actually a lean head. Lean is one of those technologies which people use for cost optimization. I told him that why don't you start using it for your own organization as well? Because that gives you so much of opportunity to do cost optimization. So ultimately, all the practices need to be baked in. Sir had already given a brilliant point that we should not be thinking of AI as something which is independent. So let's talk AI today, then tomorrow we'll be talking about maybe green energy or recycling. No, it's not like that. AI is actually, I is actually intelligence, right? So intelligence is something which is an extension of natural intelligence that we have. So I slightly digress from the point just to zoomed out of the waste management. So not just waste management, but also for all the activities that you are doing, you can actually make use of AI.
Yeah, Mr. Mukherjee, like it is very nicely explained all the things, like all the activities, what we are doing from morning to night. It is releasing so many greenhouse gas emissions or anything else. So here, as he was mentioned, like yes, everyone are wearing the smartwatch, but how many of us are basically follow that? Like it is very important, like how the rhythm is increasing, then what we need to do, that monitoring with the fact, like it is everyone like going with the trends, but how much we are implementing for our work, for our life, I feel that is more important. And here we are discussing shaping our future. So I'll quickly go to the every speakers of all these panelists. So just quickly give one line message to all the students, those who are here, that like for them we are creating the futures or something, like we are thinking